Hello, this is Steve Kissel trying a new method of communications to the volunteers in our AARP Tax Counseling for the Elderly program. I hope this works, and I hope because I'd like to communicate as easily as I can to as many people as I can, and at the start of our new tax season we have a lot of news to share with you. I guess the biggest news is that this year we have been faced with a problem at the Cameron Village Library where there is a scheduling conflict. We learned just about a few weeks ago that the library staff has made a commitment to some other type of exhibit that will require them to use the two rooms that we have used in the past for tax preparation. Those are the two meeting rooms up on the second floor. I don't really know what the exhibit is, but I know that it will come right in the middle of our tax season. Specifically, they have told me that after March 6th till the end of tax seasons, neither of those two meeting rooms will be available for our use. It's not going to be available for any meetings that have been held in the past. They're just going to hold the exhibit for whatever the organization is that's coming in to occupy that space. So they are asking us to find a new place to work at after March 6th. And since that's right in the middle of our tax season, I and the management above me have been looking for alternative sites, and we have one that I'd like to share with you in this video. The name of the site that I would like your comments about is a brand new Center for Active Adults. That's the new term, not Center for Senior Citizens. Center for Active Adults in the 5 Points area of Raleigh. Not too far from our library, but over near Whitaker Mill Road. And I'm going to give you a website that you can look at the new facility because it is extremely impressive. And quite frankly, I and the management above me would like on a very long-term basis to say that's where we want to do our volunteer tax work. It's just breathtakingly beautiful and breathtakingly good for the kind of work we are going to do, or we have been doing. Okay, so here's the website, www.raleighNC, all one word, RALEIGHNC, period, or dot, gov, G-O-V. And then I want you to search on, in the page that comes up, 5 Points Center for Active Adults, or just 5 Points Center Active Adults. But the key words are 5 Points and Active Adults. And you'll see a picture of this 20,000 square foot facility, 2 stories, that is just ideal for people like ourselves at this time in our life. Okay, that gives you the idea of where we would like to move to. The library has now said they'd like us around next year, but in this year, maybe they could find some space for us in the study room, which, as you know, is on the second level of the Cameron Village Library on the opposite side of the building. And quite frankly, that is not an acceptable solution. So I want you to take a look at this web page and then play around with it and look at it. But it really is extremely impressive. And maybe more importantly, if you can, go to the building yourself and look at it. And you'll be very impressed that it will be the type of facility specifically designed for people ages 50 and over, that where we really could do a much better job than we can at the library under the library's rules and ground rules. So I'd like you to look at this web page. I will visit the site because here's the deal. what they are offering us is for the coming tax season, in other words, the 2012 tax year season, which we will do from January through April 15th, is they are offering us the facilities we need on Mondays and Fridays. No longer Monday and Wednesday. What we would have to operate on is schedules on Mondays and Fridays. Now, I know that could present a hardship to some people, and it's not an end-all, because maybe there's the people that can't work on a Friday and can help out in some kind of a transition working on one day at the Cameron Village Library in what will probably be a very small room. So I'm not looking for any large number of people to stay at Cameron Village. I have been requested to comment as to whether or not I can man a subset of our group at the Cameron Village Library for a period of time, and I don't even know what length of time that would be. But the movement I want you to focus on is I and the management above me clearly want to go to this 5-point center for active adults. So after viewing this video, and more importantly viewing the web page for the City of Raleigh, I would like you to send me comments as to how this affects your volunteering for the coming year. Believe me, I do not want to lose anyone, and I think we have a pretty good story. Last year we had 18 tax counselors, and this year we have 2 more that are expressed an interest in training to be a tax counselor, and I have 2 more candidates that I'm recruiting, I guess is the word, so that would give us a total of 22 people to work with. Unfortunately, we lost one person who has moved out of the area, and one other of our tax preparers has requested a transfer to another location. So 18 plus 2 plus 2 minus 1 minus 1 gives us 20 people that we hope we can use for the coming tax season. And I would appreciate your comments back to me via email, or send me a phone, call me on the phone. Just tell me what's your reaction to working on a Monday and Friday schedule. Some of the other comments that I made in earlier correspondence about working one day and not 2 could still apply. I would clearly like to suggest that you be a volunteer for either 2 4-hour shifts or 1 8-hour shift, and I'll schedule you whatever way I can to make that be your satisfaction. So let's see, and please at the end of let me know how you think of this as a method of communication. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, and have a good day.